Hi, Todd. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to allow me to talk with you a little bit about social media and how we can use it for advertising and promotion here at Maple Grove Subs. I just want to go over a few things with you, just kind of a general overview of social media, how it's different than traditional media, and basically how it would benefit our company. I don't want to go into a whole lot of in depth things about the strategy and campaigns, just want to give you a general overview of how it can help us and the kinds of things social media can be used for. So, first of all, what is social media? And the key word here is definitely social. It is a type of media that is collaborative, it's participative, and it consists of many different channels and platforms that people are communicating across. So, just like it sounds, it definitely is social. It's all about people interacting, whether it's through blogs, social networking, different content communities, or even virtual gaming worlds. And the great thing about social media is that it's constantly changing and evolving. So there's constantly new platforms that are coming out, new apps, new innovative things, and features that are coming out on those platforms as well. There is a big difference between social and traditional media. I know you're familiar with traditional media as we already use it here at Maple Grove Subs, but there's a lot of ways that it's different than social media. Traditional media is definitely a one-way conversation, where social media is two-way. You get to have an interaction or a conversation with that customer right away, and it's instant. It's an active time, whereas traditional media is definitely more passive. The other difference is that traditional media is usually scheduled and social media is happening all in real time. So people are reacting in real time and we're able to respond to them in real time as well, versus a TV ad is not that same real time reaction that we're able to get. There are a lot of benefits of social media from a business standpoint. And one of the big ones that stuck out to me in my research is that real time customer service is a huge benefit. We're able to interact right away to someone if they have a concern, if they have a question or a complaint, or even something positive to say. We're able to respond to them and help them right away. Not only does this develop a great relationship with that customer one on one, but it also it's a public display for all of our other followers to see how we do engage and care about our customers. It definitely makes our company more accessible to be on social media. Many people prefer, especially with younger generations, they prefer to interact with companies through text or messaging, or even chatbots is a new trend. And so it's definitely a way that those people that don't like to pick up the phone, it's a way for them to access us in a better way. All of our competitors are using social media to attract business. Two-thirds of small and mid-sized businesses are already using social media as part of their marketing strategy, and if they're not already using it, they plan to use it within the next year. Social media is also where our customers are. There's conversations being had about Maple Grove Subs online already, whether we're on Facebook or Twitter or not. And so it would be really great to be able to interact in a positive way with those conversations and really attract to a different generation as well. There was a study that showed that Generation Z is 2 to 3 times more likely to be influenced to buy something on social media rather than by sales or discounts. And this is definitely trending for generations to come. So it's something that is going to be around for a while. Instead of trying to tackle a bunch of different social media platforms all at once, I think it's best for us to focus on Facebook, since that's a platform that we already have and we're already using a little bit. I think it's best to kind of start out with that and really analyze how that's working for us and create a strategy around that before trying to go on other social media platforms. But this is actually an advantage for us because Facebook is the most popular social media platform over Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, or anything else. 79% of American internet users are using Facebook, and that's 68% of US adults that are on Facebook. So the majority of the population, they are interacting with brands and companies on Facebook as well as each other. lots of businesses are on Facebook already. 2 million businesses, to be exact, are using Facebook to advertise. So it's something that's working well for them. So I think it could also work well for us. Facebook users are also accessing the site more and more. Last year was more than ever. 76% of Facebook users are accessing this site daily. So every day they're going to Facebook for interactions with their friends. They're going to it for business advice, to look at reviews, to see what's around them. So it's something that people are often referring to. How social media can fit into Maple Grove subs. There are a few different ways that social media can really help us. I think with creating consistent Facebook posts, we're able to really engage with our consumers and create some more awareness and really keep that conversation going with having Facebook posts that are scheduled and are happening more often versus just a small amount every couple months. Definitely integrating social media into our traditional media efforts that we're already doing, and I'll talk a little bit more about that on the next slide. I think definitely considering other social media platforms. Once we're really using Facebook, we can use those analytics to engage with different demographics on other social media platforms. For example, Instagram has a much younger demographic of users. And so, creating different content such as contests or videos on those platforms to really bring it full circle and be present on all these different forms of social media. Of course, we would definitely be using Facebook to track analytics, to track our measure and how much reach we have, to track our progress and how we're doing, and really look at that really closely and determine our audience, determine our platform, our content, how we implement that, how we're setting goals, and then, of course, adjust if need be. So that's how it really can fit into our whole entire marketing strategy. So a little bit more about integrating traditional and social media. One example of this is that we can just drive our social media audience to increase through our traditional media. So putting our social media handle on flyers, putting it on ads, using the QR code, which is like a scan code that people can use that will link to our Facebook page. So putting those things on graphics and images that are already out there on TV and the internet. Another example is that if we have a TV spot that's only 15 or 20 seconds, we can continue that and continue our audience interaction. And you do a Facebook video, have the video be on a website, or even a YouTube video. So it can kind of be a way to keep that conversation going and really get that audience interested in us, and that they see the TV spot and they want to learn more on our Facebook with an extension of the video. Also using hashtags on traditional media that can promote a certain campaign or tagline. If there's a certain sub we're trying to promote, using a hashtag for that and really tracking that. That's something that can easily be put on a flyer or TV ad or advertisement in the newspaper. Another simple way is just to have email signatures linked to our Facebook page. So the people that we're emailing and communicating with on a daily basis can have that interaction too on our Facebook. So in summary, I really think that social media is going to positively impact Maple Grove subs. I think that social media has been shown to impact the traditional business cycle. It really drives awareness to the company and what the company is trying to achieve. It allows the customer to consider and then ultimately lead to a purchase, which is going to really increase our business. And I think the only way to do that and to try some innovative things and try something new in order to increase our business is going to be introducing social media into our marketing strategy and really becoming part of the conversation that's online. So I thank you for your time today. I hope you learned a lot, and please let me know if you have any questions. I'd always be happy to discuss this with you more. I think in the next steps, I would love to implement some campaigns and really make social media part of our strategic planning. And so that's something I would really love to do for Maple Grove subs. Thank you so much.